If you're watching this video, you should have already reviewed the Huey Spheres video. Now we're going to move into the nonprofit community development aspect of Huey Spheres. This is a special Huey Sphere that we're putting together specifically for nonprofits. In this section, we're going to discuss the benefits of what you'll get out of a nonprofit community development Huey Sphere. This is where you help to focus on your greatest idea and the impact that idea will have, building consensus, gathering beneficiaries, which are the people that you're targeting to help, prove your sustainability, create real capacity to deliver, and the material, media, and technology you'll need, having a foundational program, and build community partners. Working together, collaborate and share our skills, experience, and connections to promote each member's vision, mission, and goals. A working environment that moves you from a concept to a real market solution. We're going to review the 10 specific areas that you need to be mindful of in order to get the required funding so that you can move your nonprofit along. 1. Purposeful impact. A meaningful idea that can make immediate impact on the community or the intended target. 2. Consensus, a recognizable need and the support of public and private entities. 3. Beneficiaries. You need to have registrations or valid documentation of people or organizations that represent these people that will benefit from your intended purpose. 4. A team of professionals and or operatives that will roll out your program and assure the success for a long term. 5. A foundational program, a proven program that can directly or indirectly enhance the beneficiary's chances for a better outcome. 6. Sustainability, a program that can show ongoing impact, continuous improvement, and have measurable results in the community. 7. Community partners, a group of people that subscribe to your idea, program, and intended results. They will be educators, other community operations, and employers. The first step is your program, but there must be a certain path for the beneficiaries. Otherwise, it'll go nowhere when it comes to funding. 8. Material, media, and technology. A clear way to demonstrate how to find, promote, and deliver what it is you do. 9. Capacity. You must have the necessary people, services, and technology that can deliver on your promise and expand to meet the new demand or interests that you have. 10. A viable plan. You need to have a financial and processing budget and forecast. Typically, a viable plan will include at least the first 6 months as an introductory, but you should have a plan for the year and the following years where you're looking at sustained funding to continue to come in, and hopefully at one day, not all nonprofits work this way, but they can go without funding if they prove that they have enough sponsorship or they're generating income in other ways. Now I want to talk about why nonprofits benefit. Fine-tune your purpose. Pooling knowledge and connections to gather consensus for your program. Connect to people, services, and technology that can rapidly build a beneficiaries list. You have your own professional team right here in Huey Spheres of Influence, and you can find and establish even more connections by investing your time with your peer members. GoHuey has a foundational program, but so will others that can help you build onto that. So you don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. But by being collaborative members together, we can work together, collaborate the time, our energy, our resources into making each one of us successful in nonprofit and obtaining the funding we need to make those dreams come true. Work on your plan for sustainability with the group. It's imperative to come weekly to these groups because we all share common problems, but then we have unique problems, and we have them both here. But by working on these problems, obstacles, and challenges that we have, they will go into whatever plans you have, whatever media and technology, everything you have comes from your engagement with the group. Work on your plan for sustainability with the group. There may be ideas that come out of the group that you were not aware of. And are probably necessary for whatever mission you have or passion that you're in about, to make that a reality. So work on how this becomes sustainable, not be a one-time effort. Finding your community partners through sharing and collaborating with others. Get great insight on how to develop your media, services, and technology rather than reinventing the wheel again. By participating regularly, you will be better prepared to handle capacity issues, and you will construct a viable business plan to finally launch or grow your nonprofit. So we look forward to you coming to the Huey Spheres for Nonprofit. This is our first launch of this vehicle, and we're really excited about it. We've already talked to many nonprofit members that are in that same situation. They have a great idea, they have amazing passion, and they know they truly want to help people move on in life in positive directions. But what they all seem to have in common is, despite the fact that great ideas and passion, is they lack some of these things that we went over. In our group, we're going to gel all these things together, build momentum, build excitement, enthusiasm, and help everybody launch into the community and get the type of things done that we only hear promises. We want to make a difference. So come to our Huey Spheres for Nonprofits, and I assure you, you will have a brand new community and you'll see brand new results that are positive moving forward. All right, now that we've gone through a bird's eye view of what we're trying to accomplish with the nonprofits, let's go through what one of these meetings might look like. Again, overall, the general goal of Huey and the Huey Spheres is problem solving, idea generator, mentoring, strategies, action planning, and personal professional growth. Now let's go into how the meeting is facilitated to give you an idea of what you can experience there. The first thing we do is we only spend about 10 seconds each on the brief introductions. That's name, organization, and what is the product or service you're offering. The reason we only keep a short introduction there is because we're going to get in depth, really get to know you at a core level, both personally and professionally. So we don't want to spend that time just repeating our typical elevator speeches that a lot of networks do for you. This is not a network, it's a strategy meeting. Updates, events, and personal celebrations. We'll give everybody about 30 seconds. Both the facilitators and anybody who wants to volunteer information about something they want to celebrate or to announce. New member visitors, self-introduction. We give you about 5 minutes, and then we have a question and answer on that to understand a lot more in depth. So not a 30-second elevator speech, but maybe 2 to 3 minutes to explain in depth what you do, what is your focus and your biggest challenge, and then let the members kind of get to know you through Q&A. The reveal. From PVP, a member will read another member's greatest motivation, and the highlighted member will respond to first time they realized it was important, an example of how they share it with others, and an example of how it has been misunderstood or disrespected by others in the past. Finally, they will share how this could potentially help the people they are targeting with their program. Huey Community Insight. Host will introduce other elements of either the PVP profile, core tools available on Huey Me, exercises Huey offers, or a member tool. Members will discuss how these insights can benefit each organization or the community that they serve. Peer insights, member-to-member formal presentation. 2 people meet and highlight one or both person for presentation to the group, focused on their vision, their mission, and targeted community efforts. Group Q&A will start after that presentation. So we'll have about a 3-minute presentation. The peer will make a 3-minute presentation about the person they're highlighting there, and then we'll have about 10 minutes of Q&A. Hot topic or Huey exercise. And again, most of the time it's the hot topic. About once a month, though, we introduce one of the core tool exercises that Huey has that's in addition to taking your PVP. The hot topic calls for a host or a member to present a common challenge, obstacle, or strategy that we share and have a crosstalk discussion, fostering new perspectives and idea generation. Alternatively, once a month, a Huey exercise will be presented to members to complete, and the hot topic discussion will be a review of what was learned or discovered from the Huey exercise from the week before. Finally, we get into the campaign challenge. Proactively talk about a member's greatest challenge and create action steps, or create a to-do list, which is based on the discussion of the day to various members. And really what's happening here is each member will have an opportunity, one person per week, to identify their greatest challenge they're trying to overcome right now, that they need some mentoring, or they need some inspiration, or they need some ideas. And they come into the challenge in advance of that. They give us what it is, the goal they're trying to achieve, and 2 to 3 critical questions they want the group to discuss and give them answers for. So that's a very powerful thing. Again, our Huey Spheres nonprofit is about us all working together to get action steps, get planning done, and to achieve the highest level of success we possibly can. Finally, in the closing moments, we want to do group reminders, which is remind people, register at GoHuey, our main site that kind of gives our vision, mission, and our ideals of what we're trying to accomplish in all our different markets. Huey Me is where you get your PVP, so if you're new, you should have already gone there and taken your PVP. If not, go to hueyme.com and get your free and forever PVP, also known as Personal Values Pulse. Go to Facebook. We have 3 different pages on Facebook and several subgroups. Primary pages are the Huey Systems Inc., which is our corporation, GoHuey, which is the business end of what we do, and then the Huey Spheres, which is our free and forever strategy workshops that you're attending here today. Also, you can go to LinkedIn. We have a GoHuey page there, and subscribe to YouTube, our GoHuey channel. That is where all the free public videos are that you can learn a lot more about us, but also where we can alert you to new things that are going on, and you get a lot of insights on all of the tools we do for free, or find out about some of the paid workshops that our affiliates put on. Volunteers. We want members to volunteer for each session the next week in advance. So it could be part of the peer insights where you 2 people meet. You might want to offer a hot topic if you had something you wanted to bring to the table, doing the community insight, and participating in the reveal. And then we want to open it up to everybody that's attending this meeting each week to what you learned, insights or feedback from today's event. This is critical for us to have continuous improvement, but also it's neat to take a back seat after meeting and sharing so much information and say, what were the lessons that we learned in here? And sometimes those things get overlooked while we're in the middle of it. You might be involved with the reveal and you're still too deep in thought thinking about, gee, what just happened to me? But when we rehash this at the end of each meeting, it's kind of like your bullet points of the value that everybody should have received. And if they didn't, there's something wrong here, because we should have value every day. And finally, let's schedule it. This is an action meeting. This is a strategic planning meeting. This is about logical next steps. It's not let's just meet for a week and introduce the same thing over and over. Each week should be new. Each week should be having something get done. And each week you should be meeting somebody or engaging with somebody else to further your endeavors. So do it now. Connect with members in social media, phone, email, and actually get meetings scheduled right there before you leave. Just take them aside. And for that, I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at Huey Spheres for Nonprofits.